Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Aptrepreneur and welcome to my Aptrepreneur vlogging channel. This is the first live stream I have done on this channel, and since I only have like 93 viewers, or subscribers I should say, I don't expect anyone to really be live viewing this with me, which is kind of nice. I get to talk about something, a couple things a little personal, and I can do it kind of, at least for the time being, almost anonymously, like I'm explaining a big thing. But no one really knows yet, although my Patreon supporters will be the first to be notified of this. Oh, I do have someone live. That's interesting. And by the way, to whoever it might be, I don't know if I can actually see you, to be honest. I noticed my phone's been having issues reading comments on the screen there. So I guess I will just go to the channel and see if anyone's leaving comments. Needless to say, you're going to get a response to something that some people have actually been asking for a while. And once people find out what I'm talking about, then some people, oops, we don't need the volume that way too. So what am I talking about? Well, there's two bits of things I want to talk about today, and they do kind of relate to one another, believe it or not. The first, and I already kind of announced this on my other channel, but it was in a video that no one really watched, but I have officially beaten my diabetes. This diabetic medicine that the doctor gave me, I have been told to stop taking it because I don't need it anymore. Hey, Dad. So that was a great thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, to be perfectly honest. I will probably toss them at some point, but I don't need to take them anymore. It actually, today was the first day I didn't need to take the medicine. It was great. Kind of on me like, I don't need it. So that was nice. Now, how does this, tie into the title of the video? Well, when you gain over 10,000 subscribers and, your videos get viewed and they get shared and people talk about them, eventually people are going to disagree with them, which is fine. And then some people are going to dislike you, which, fairness, that's also fine. Oh, it's my mom. She's using my dad's account. And then you will get that thing one day, that thing that you didn't actually, it kind of takes you back at first. And that is, you get the hate video. And the hate video is someone who makes a video and it's not just simply they disagree with you on something. It's not. Oh, no. They have to make it a point that they hate you and they are going to spew attacks at you and they are going to call you names and they are going to just do whatever they can because they want you to feel bad for some reason. Now, I did make that one video where I commented on that guy from Chicago. And I continue to not use his name because, unlike him, I don't want my fans to go send him harassment. And that was the first and pretty much only time I made a response video to a criticism video. Because that situation taught me a few things. It taught me that responding doesn't really help anything, for starters. And then the other thing it taught me is that it doesn't matter if you make the best points in the world. They are going to see what they want to see, and their fans will also see if they want to see what they want to see. And he was the first one who made like a couple serious, like, I hate this guy videos, and they bothered me at first. And then I kind of realized it was almost a badge of honor. Like, you're big enough that you are actually considered a target. I mean, it was more endearing when, the first time I saw Uberman wearing a beanie and he said, I'm wearing a beanie today. I guess bet you can't tell who I'm trying to be. I found that to be more of an endearing way of finding out that you were making it big. But the hate videos were supposed to come at one point. The second thing about this is very, very shortly afterwards, I got a serious hate video. And this is where it's going to tie into this. And I'm not saying this guy inspired me in any way, because when I got my diabetes diagnosis, I was more than inspired to turn it around. Like I had already started making plans to never eat certain foods again. Now, I never completely stopped eating certain foods, but I certainly changed my lifestyle enough where they were not a big part of my life anymore, and it actually worked. But this pretty cool guy, so to speak, and interestingly, his YouTube channel no longer appears to be up. I'm wondering why. but he made a video where he was listening to me pretty much tell my viewers that I had been diagnosed with diabetes and I was going to do what I could to reverse them. And he started laughing at me and pretty much saying, dude, you're a loser. You want to know why? Because you're a jerk and you deserve this. Hey, you go for a burger, you're going to get diabetes. You go for a Coke for every drink, you're going to get diabetes. And he actually seemed genuinely happy that I was sick. And you watch something like that, and I mean, at first it hurts a little bit because, you know, the idea that someone who you've never met would hate you so much that they would actually do, you know, be cheering that you're sick. But then the next thing I realized, it's like, you know, in all fairness, you'd have to be a pretty insecure person to find it nice that someone got sick. I mean, seriously, you would have to be a very insecure person to make a video like that. And so I knew that if I responded, I think he wanted attention. So I mean, I disliked the video because why not? I'm going to. But I didn't comment on the video. I didn't respond. One day, he shows up in one of my live streams. And he says, hey, Kevin, you know you're a loser. I'm here and I'm judging you. And I blocked him. It's like, you know what? I just don't need to hear it. And that's not tunnel vision like some people are probably going to be accusing me of. No. That's just, I'm not going to play those games. I really am not. Now, he made a couple more videos about me because, you know, one of my friends who watches my channel, he kind of keeps an eye out like, hey, did you hear this person said this about you? And, you know, you watch him out of curiosity, but not much more. You know, it was like, okay, still being a jerk, still insecure with yourself. So then the next situation occurred, and maybe this could be Pukegate or something, I don't know, where, you know, a couple of YouTubers, one of whom I still like, by the way, even though he clearly doesn't like me, and the other one who, well, I don't like him anyway. And one made a video about how, like, I was blogging about the New Year's Eve and talking about, you know, a bad thought I had when some passenger stiffed me some money that was promised. Now, thankfully, Aaron, your personal driver, he kind of came to my defense, which he didn't have to, but I thank him for that. Now, that video annoyed me enough that I actually made a response video, and it was like almost an hour long. And I made a lot of the points that Aaron ended up making, but I kind of remembered, you know, it's not going to help anything. You know, maybe some of the points that I really completely disagreed with, you know, I should not even dignify this. So when I responded like, wow, that entrepreneur sure sounds like a jerk. And maybe this guy was ashamed that I didn't take things too seriously. Like, I wasn't taking the gravity of his complaint seriously enough. And what I did was, after like joking around a little bit, it was like, oh, okay, you know what? In all seriousness, if you want to talk this out, here's my email. You can email me. We can talk about this in private. And he never went and extended. He never accepted the invitation, I should say. For that matter, the other guy who I offered to talk things out with, he never accepted the invitation either. And then, you know, that other guy made the video, and then Aaron made his defense video. And in all the videos, I pretty much just commented like little joking, like I didn't care. And I think that bothered them that I didn't care. But what could I do? Like, they were complaining about something that I'd already apologized for. And it's like, I don't live by this rule that you need to continuously apologize for everything. And some people have said that I'm a coward. And, you know, that's fair. If you want to call me that, I don't care. You can think that. I might even understand why you would think that, because some people are fighters. It's like, hey, you say something bad about me, I'm going to rip you a new one, and I'm going to tear you down. I'm going to show you what's what. And I just don't want to do that. I mean, truthfully, guys, I'm much happier these days. I think it's even shown in some of my recent videos. I'm not even griping about Uber as much anymore. I'm actually planning some videos that are help videos that are positive. Particularly apps that I use to help me lose so much weight. I think that might be a fun, you know, departure video to do. But I figured I would finally address this on this channel. And, you know, when those two guys are like upset that I'm responding to their very hateful comments and their angry videos, and I seem to not care, it's kind of because I don't. I really don't. It's probably more of a badge of honor that you don't like me and that you're making these videos. And I mean, there was one criticism that I did take to heart. Because of those videos, I did realize that, yes, I was getting too negative. So I should probably scale that back a little bit. And then I saw another video talking about how people don't want negativity on YouTube. And I agreed with that. But, you know, my advice to people who do this, you're unfortunately going to have people who disagree with you. And then you're going to have some people who just frankly don't like you. And this isn't even the first time. I've worked with people at jobs. I worked at one of the retail jobs I had. The manager hated me, and he spent 2 years trying to get me fired because he didn't like my personality. So at some point, it's like you can't let it get to you. You kind of just have to move on. So, you know what? I don't know if that pretty cool guy, I say that very, very ironically, of course. I don't know if he's still around. I don't know if he still watches my videos. It sure seems like his channel's gone, which never seemed to crack more than 50 subscribers. But if he ends up seeing this, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I don't. I had people who loved me, and I decided to take action for myself. You always complain that I didn't take action. Well, I took action. I took control. I'm no longer sick. And I'm proud of that. And, you know what? The only reason I'm even going to respond to your video is just because it was so arrogant and so stupid that it was like, you know what? This is why I don't respond to people. Because it was childish, and I ended up getting better anyway. So, if that video was still on YouTube, it'd be outdated at this point. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this little vlogging series video today. It's very interesting to be live streaming and not having like 30, 50 people watching live. Just have 2 people, one of which is probably my mom still. So I don't know if this video is going to get people to actually come over to this channel and subscribe. Who knows? But so far, it's kind of comforting knowing that you can make some videos and almost no one's going to watch. Yeah, John, I know. I've only got 2 viewers. It's really funny. This is... It's very different from my other channel, but that channel is coming close to 11,000 subscribers. This is 93, so, you know. But I had 3 at one point tonight, so... Anyway, that's where we're going to end it. Thank you for watching this. You know the drill. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you like my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even as little as $1 a month helps channels like this run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly, and hey, don't let people get you down. I mean, valid criticisms are valid criticisms, but if you have people who are just like saying you're a terrible garbage person, you know what? You might have flaws, but I doubt you're a garbage person. Just find the people who love you, who give you the honest criticism that you can do to improve yourself, and don't let the haters get to you. I'm not